Who is the family member who always creates drama? My mother-in-law tried to end my marriage by framing me for stealing her diamond necklace, but she never imagined I'd project the pawn shop security footage of her selling it onto the wall at her 60th birthday party. It started a month before her party. She called my husband Mark, sobbing that her grandmother's heirloom necklace was gone. An hour later, she was in our living room, pointing a shaking finger at me. She told Mark she saw me admiring it in her jewelry box just last week. She said she didn't want to believe it, but who else could it be? The damage was immediate. Mark looked at me with a flicker of doubt I'd never seen before. He asked me, quietly, if I'd seen it. The next day, his entire family treated me like a criminal at Sunday dinner. Whispers stopped when I entered the room. My mother-in-law pulled Mark aside and I heard her say, "I just want you to be with someone you can trust." That night, Mark slept on the couch. My life was imploding. I knew I was being set up. I started calling every pawn shop within 100 miles, describing the very distinct, antique necklace. After 2 days of calls, I found it. The owner remembered it clearly. He said a woman matching my mother-in-law's description sold it 2 weeks before it, quote, went missing. He told me for high-value items, they require photo ID and have security cameras recording every transaction. He couldn't release the footage to me directly, but he confirmed he would comply with a police request. So I went to the police and filed a report for the stolen necklace, naming myself as the person accused of the theft. The police got the footage within a day. They sent me a copy. Her 60th birthday party was the perfect stage. I told Mark one wanted to make things right by creating a, quote, special tribute slideshow for his mom. He was relieved, thinking I was finally surrendering. I rented a professional-grade projector and a giant screen, setting it all up in the rented hall. When the time came, I dimmed the lights and got everyone's attention. "I want to share some memories of a truly unforgettable woman," I announced. My mother-in-law beamed from her seat of honor. The first few photos showed her holding a baby Mark, smiling on her wedding day. Everyone murmured their approval. Then, the screen cut to black. The pawn shop security footage started playing. The video was silent but crystal clear. My mother-in-law, smiling at the shop owner as she slid the diamond necklace across the counter. The camera then zoomed in on her hand as she signed the receipt. The next slide was a high-resolution scan of that receipt, with her signature and the date perfectly legible. The room was dead silent. I turned to my husband and said, loud enough for everyone to hear, "The only thing stolen was my reputation." Mark stared at the screen, then at his mother, his face completely pale. Her smile was gone, replaced by a mask of pure shock. The slideshow ended and the footage of her at the pawn shop began to play on a silent, damning loop.